It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and have I found the next version of sliced bread? Is it as good as sliced bread? Going to a shop, buying bread that's been sliced for you. Can you imagine a time before where you just bought a loaf of bread and you had to cut it yourself? And you probably got good at it over a bit of time, but if I was to cut bread now, it would be like wedge shape and big and thick, and I just wouldn't have the art to do it. Hence, sliced bread. Is this the next sliced bread? I can cook a great breakfast. Every Saturday, I can do bacon, sausage, eggs, beans, hash browns, all of it in the works. Toast, fried bread, a lot, every single Saturday. But to be able to rip open a bag for £2.49, chuck it in an air fryer, like we're about to do, to have that convenience. Okay, it doesn't look like real bacon, does it? It's from Farm Foods, but the hash brown should be all right. The sausages should be okay. The black pudding should be okay. I'm just going to show you the contents of this bag. I'm not going to do any of the extras. I'm not going to make any toast. I'm not going to fry an egg. I'm not going to mix up some beans, because we've all seen that, haven't we? I'm just going to show you the contents of this bag. So, it's by MJ's Diner. Bigger portion, better value. £2.49. Let's get it out. Now, you can oven cook this if you want for 30 minutes. You can air fry it between 15 and 20 minutes. Oh, hang on a minute. Didn't quite work out. Right. So, what you're supposed to do, open the drawer. Oh my goodness me, look at those. That's definitely not bacon. Oh, it's one of them as well. Right, your gammon piece goes on the bottom. I'm then going to see two sausages and the two hash browns, black pudding, in the middle. And then these two hash browns on the top. 200 degrees. $20 minutes. Let's see how we get on. Now, what they've said on the packet here is to put the bacon grills in 5 minutes later on that same level. But I reckon I can get away with those bacon grills on the bottom drawer. I'll be keeping an eye on this anyway. I can always mix things about if I need to. Lower things, higher things. Get things cooked in 20 minutes. But I'll be back when this ultimate convenience food is cooked. Right, this food is ready. Let's take a look at it. The air fryer's just beeped. Now, I did move the bacon grills to the top from the bottom because they weren't really doing anything on the bottom. Yeah, there we go, that's better. And what I noticed is that they were dripping their bacon loveliness all over the other food, which is good. Oh, the other thing, it is two of these things. It definitely is two. they were basically stuck together. After a couple of minutes of cooking, I was like, hang on a minute, let's stick a knife in it. I could see that they were 2 bacon grills. Right, to be honest, if I'm perfectly honest, they don't look great. They certainly don't look like that, do they? Black pudding and sausage looks okay. And the hash browns, which were on the top for a lot of the time, yeah, they look pretty well cooked too. So with some electricity to cook these and the £2.49, this is what you get. I know this bit's missing. A fried egg and some beans, maybe tomatoes, maybe a bit of toast. But my local cafe now charge £8 for a breakfast. £8 for a fried breakfast. And it was all right. It was kind of like I was a bit disappointed with that £8, to be honest with you. So let's get in. I think first and foremost, let's try this bacon grill. Very thinly sliced, salty spam that actually tastes better than it looks. This is tin spam, thinly cut, if ever I've seen it. Nice texture. Definitely a bit of a bacon taste going on. A little bit fatty, but that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I like that. Oh. Sausage is too hot. Black pudding. Now, black pudding is congealed pig's blood that's strapped together with some oats, and you either put it in a frying pan or you stick it in the oven. But that works. Lots of salt and pepper, taste the oats. Yeah, that's all right. I like the salt and pepper. Oh, there you go. Blimey, that's hot. That's a look at the sausage. I'm going to let it cool down while I bite into this hash brown. Let's break the hash brown open for you. There you go. It's a hash brown. It's quite clever, really. It's all stuff that goes really well in the air fryer. You're never going to really scrambled egg, especially frozen. you're never going to get scrambled egg to work. Or a fried egg. The hash brown is of good quality. So much so that I'm going to stick it with the bacon. Yeah. That is sandwich material. Nice potato with the hash brown. Nice salty, fatty bacon. Make a sandwich out of that. Now, the sausage. This thing will not cool down, it's boiling. Oh. Oh, that's cheap. Right. Ooh. That's a cheap sausage. That's almost spoiled the whole lot. That reminds me of going to like a Sunday market, a cheap Sunday market in Cardiff in the 1980s and having a hot dog, and the hot dog was cheap and nasty. The sausage is cheap and nasty. But all of this together, bearing in mind, air fryers have only been out a few years, haven't they? We're having bags now, foil bags of put together air fryer foods. There's potential here. There's definite potential. Can you imagine Marks and Spencer's coming up with something like this? And Marks and Spencer's maybe charging £4, maybe £5. And Marks and Spencer's put some good quality sausages in there, and maybe a slightly better version of the bacon. Because the black pudding is fine. The black pudding is fine. The black pudding is lovely. It's just the sausage is really cheap. Even these bacon grills, they've done a pretty decent job here, because bacon wouldn't really work in an air fryer. So, I'm ready to rate this. Can't stop eating this weird bacon, it's lovely. There's potential there, absolute potential. Don't be surprised if you see a supermarket like Sainsbury's or Tesco's or Marks and Spencer working on their own version of this in the near future. It's a great idea. It's a great idea to have in your freezer, 20 minutes, boom. Cook it in the air fryer, you got yourself a breakfast. It's a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10, especially for that £2.49 price point. Biggest letdown is that bit of sausage. Yeah, it's cheap. Cheap and nasty. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.